The flower vendor stood outside the corner store, wrapping crimson roses like he did before. I saved up $3 whole from the grocery run, just to buy a bouquet underneath the afternoon sun. I walked along the sidewalk with a nervous grin, wondering where a boy's sweet courage should begin. Your front porch steps were painted in a clean pearl white, waiting for the bell to ring and start the night. The church bells rang at 5 across the town square. When you opened up the screen door, standing there, I brought you red roses on the boulevard, handed you a little paper Valentine card. Though the world kept turning and the years grew old, that summer evening never turned away or cold. Roses on the boulevard, sweet and true. Every petal whispered how I cared for you. You pressed a single blossom in a heavy book, with that tender, unforgettable and timid look. We strolled beside the river as the sun went down, the happiest young lovers in this sleepy town. No worries about the future or the bills to pay, just living in the beauty of that yesterday. Now when I walk that pavement in the autumn chill, the fragrance of those roses lingers with me still. The church bells rang at 5 across the town square. When you opened up the screen door, standing there, I brought you red roses on the boulevard, handed you a little paper Valentine card. Though the world kept turning and the years grew old, that summer evening never turned away or cold. Roses on the boulevard, sweet and true. Every petal whispered how I cared for you. Time can change the avenue, the houses and the trees, but nothing steals a tender heart, sweet memories. Ah, my darling, I brought you red roses on the boulevard, handed you a little paper Valentine card. Though the world kept turning and the years grew old, that summer evening never turned away or cold. Roses on the boulevard, sweet and true. Every petal whispered how I cared for you. Boulevard of roses, forever mine.
Found this folded note behind the spice jar. June 1962. Your handwriting was always so neat. The kitchen sill was painted in a sunny yellow shade, where you left a folded letter and the coffee that you made. You wrote about the grocery list and that the roof was tight, and how you couldn't wait to hold me in your arms at night. Your cursive was as delicate as lace upon a gown, sent with all the quiet grace of our sweet little town. I folded up the paper, tucked it in my overall, heading out to work before the morning whistle call. The ink has turned to sepia, the edges torn and thin, yet every line unlocks the tender love we started in. The letter on the kitchen sill from 1962 carried all the simple ways that I was loved by you. No poetry or grand parade, no riches in the till, just an honest sweetheart promise on the windowsill. The letter on the kitchen sill, a treasure that I cherish still. We built a quiet lifetime out of simple working days, planting garden tomatoes and navigating rocky ways. We raised our little family while the outside world went fast, holding on to values that were built to always last. Now in the quiet morning, while the winter kettle blows, I read those faded sentences as early sunlight glows. You walk into the kitchen with a blanket round your chest, and kiss me on the forehead where my weary thoughts find rest. The ink has turned to sepia, the edges torn and thin, yet every line unlocks the tender love we started in. The letter on the kitchen sill from 1962 carried all the simple ways that I was loved by you. No poetry or grand parade, no riches in the till, just an honest sweetheart promise on the windowsill. The letter on the kitchen sill, a treasure that I cherish still. Every word you wrote back then is truer now today, a lifetime of devotion that never fades away. The letter on the kitchen sill from 1962 carried all the simple ways that I was loved by you. No poetry or grand parade, no riches in the till, just an honest sweetheart promise on the windowsill. The letter on the kitchen sill, a treasure that I cherish still. Always and forever mine. The maple leaves were turning red along the high school track. I watched you walk away from me
satin ribbon of pale pink came loose from your dark hair, floating on a sudden gust of chilly autumn air. I reached out my fingers and caught it on the fly, underneath the gray clouds of an October sky. You didn't see it flutter, you didn't hear me call, as the first cold raindrops began to gently fall. I kept that pink ribbon inside my jacket breast, a little piece of heartache that never found its rest. A ribbon in the autumn wind, blowing far away, just like the sweet promises of our yesterday. I kept your sweet token through all of the years, washing the memories clean with my tears. Ribbon in the autumn wind, why did our true love have to end? I saw you in the chapel across the town today, sitting with your family in the very front doorway. You wore that same sweet smile that used to belong to me, a picture of a grace that was never meant to be. I touched the silk ribbon inside my coat once more, standing in the shadows by the heavy wooden door. I wished you every blessing that heaven has in store, even if my own heart is broken to the core. I kept that pink ribbon inside my jacket breast, a little piece of heartache that never found its rest. A ribbon in the autumn wind, blowing far away, just like the sweet promises of our yesterday. I kept your sweet token through all of the years, washing the memories clean with my tears. Ribbon in the autumn wind, why did our true love have to end? Tears, ribbon in the autumn wind, why did our true love have to end? Pink ribbon in the wind. Goodbye. The corner drugstore counter had a row of swivel chairs. We dropped dropped our heavy school books down without a single care. 2 red plastic straws inside a single frosted glass, watching all the town cars and the yellow buses pass. You had a stack of 7-inch records in a paper sleeve, playing little melodies that made our hearts believe. The world's a jukebox glowing red and emerald green, playing out the sweetest tune a boy had ever seen. A dime into the slot was all we needed for a song to keep our young devotion humming all the evening long. Just cherry soda and those vinyl 45s, the golden days that gave a heartbeat to our lives. Shoo-ba-doo-bop, spinning round and round, the sweetest kind of love that this old world has ever found. Cherry soda and those vinyl 45s, a melody that always will survive. We walked along the maple street beneath the twilight sky. You hummed the catchy chorus with a sparkle in your eye. I held your Bobby Sox footsteps to a steady, easy stride, carrying that teenage pride and joy deep on the inside. Though needle grooves grow dusty and the soda shops are gone, the record of our romance keeps on spinning sweetly on. Whenever I hear guitar strum with that vintage rock and roll, the memory of that summer afternoon warms up my soul. A dime into the slot was all we needed for a song to keep our young devotion humming all the evening long. Just cherry soda and those vinyl 45s, the golden days that gave a heartbeat to our lives. Shoo-ba-doo-bop, spinning round and round, the sweetest kind of love that this old world has ever found. Cherry soda and those vinyl 45s, a melody that always will survive. Put another nickel in, let the needle drop once more. Dance with me, pretty baby, just like we did before. Just cherry soda and those vinyl 45s, the golden days that gave a heartbeat to our lives. Shoo-ba-doo-bop, spinning round and round, the sweetest kind of love that this old world has ever found. Cherry soda and those vinyl 45s, a melody that always will survive. Spinning on and on and on, 45 RPM. Shoo-be-doo-bop-bop, ba-da-da-da-da.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Boom ba ba bum, ba bum ba bum bum. Ding 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 ding, ding dong. Corner booth. The red vinyl booth at the diner on Main sheltered our young romance from the autumn evening rain. We shared a plate of French fries and an apple pie slice, listening to the counterman give out his good advice. You wrote our 2 initials with a butter knife on tin, giggling at the trouble that our mischief started in. The chrome napkin holder reflected your sweet face. There wasn't any finer spot in any other place. The jukebox kept on playing all the songs of '58, while we sat holding hands and staying out a little late. In the corner booth on Main Street, tucked away from view, where I gave my teenage heart completely up to you. Do up, darling, hold me tight underneath the glow of the red neon light. The corner booth on Main Street,
where our forever story started right. We pledged our honest loyalty before we walked back out, leaving no more room inside for worry or for doubt. I walked you to your front porch steps and kissed you in the dark, leaving on our innocent young souls a golden mark. Though Main Street's changed its buildings and the diner's closed its door, I still see your sweet reflection on that checkered tile floor. Whenever I walk past that street in the twilight cool and deep, the memory of that corner booth is one I'll always keep. The jukebox kept on playing all the songs of '58, while we sat holding hands and staying out a little late. In the corner booth on Main Street, tucked away from view, where I gave my teenage heart completely up to you. Darling, hold me tight underneath the glow of the red neon light. The corner booth on Main Street, where our forever story started right. Save that booth for me, my sweet. Let's sit down once again, just like we did in '58, down on the corner of Main. In the corner booth on Main Street, tucked away from view, from where I gave my teenage heart completely up to you. Darling, hold me tight underneath the glow of the red neon light. The corner booth on Main Street, where our forever story started right. Ba-ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, bum. Corner booth on Main, forever and ever. Found this ribbon tied around the box. 1960. Feels like just yesterday. The postmark on the envelope is faded brown, sent from that army station outside town. You wrote in blue ink on a sheet of folded cream, telling me to hold on to our sweetheart dream. You said the winter rains were falling on your tent, counting down the days till every week was spent. I read each tender sentence 20 times or more, waiting for your footsteps by the parlor door. A 4-cent postage stamp with silver glue, holding all the promises I made to you. These old letters stamped in 1960 carried all your love across the sea to me. Though the paper's yellow and the creases frayed, the words remain as sweet as on that yesterday. Letters stamped in 1960 kept our young hearts beating true. You wrote about the dancing that we do in spring, saving every penny for a golden wedding ring. You told me not to worry when the nights were long, singing in your mind our favorite radio song. Now decades later, by the evening fireplace light, I hold these fragile pages in the quiet night. Your silver hair is resting gently on my sleeve, with the very same devotion that we first believed. A 4-cent postage stamp with silver glue, holding all the promises I made to you. These old letters stamped in 1960 carried all your love across the sea to me. Though the paper's yellow and the creases fray, the words remain as sweet as on that yesterday. Letters stamped in 1960 kept our young hearts beating true. Every word you penned, every vow we swore, I love you today, my sweet, even more than before. These old letters stamped in 1960 carried all your love across the sea to me. Though the paper's yellow and the creases fray, the words remain as sweet as on that yesterday. Letters stamped in 1960 kept our young hearts beating true. 1960, my one and only love. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. I remember the summer down at Seaside Pier, the Ferris wheel turning while the stars drew near. You wore a pastel ribbon tied around your curls, the sweetest smile of all the small town girls. We shared an ice cream soda at the diner booth, believing every whisper of our tender youth. You held my hand and looked into my eyes so deep, giving me a promise that a man would keep. The seasons rolled away like waves against the sand, yet I can still recall the touch of your young hand, and the color of my heart was blue. Blue as the ribbons that you wore for two. Time may take the golden days of long ago, turning our tomorrows into winter snow. Yet every single memory still rings so true. The color of my heart is always blue for you. The old nickel jukebox played our favorite waltz. In a world that hadn't learned of bitterness or faults, I held you close beneath the soft dance floor lights, wishing we could keep those sweet September nights. You kissed my cheek and said you had to walk on home, leaving me with dreams that I could call my own. The years went by, the photographs have faded pale, yet love remained the anchor in every stormy gale. The seasons rolled away like waves against the sand, yet I can still recall the touch of your young hand, and the color of my heart was blue. Blue as the ribbons that you wore for two. Time may take the golden days of long ago, turning our tomorrows into winter snow. Yet every single memory still rings so true. The color of my heart is always blue for you. For hearts that still remember the love that never died, forever by your side. And the color of my heart was blue. Blue as the ribbons that you wore for two. Time may take the golden days of long ago, turning our tomorrows into winter snow. Yet every single memory still rings so true. The color of my heart is always blue for you. Always my sweet darling. You are.
Dum 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 dum. Bum bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. Dang a dang dang. Ding dong. Starlight. Ooh. The wooden planks were creaking underneath our saddle shoes, walking past the penny arcade, leaving all our blues. The ocean breeze was blowing salt against your pretty face. There wasn't any finer girl in any other place. We bought a bag of caramel corn and watched the breakers roll, listening to the melody that captured every soul. The neon lights of Seaside Park were reflecting on the sea, while you looked up and whispered that you belonged to me. The moon was like a silver coin tossed high into the sky, witness to a romance that would never, ever die. Under the starlight on the boardwalk, walking hand in hand, writing our initials in the wet and heavy sand. Do-wop, do-wop, darling, please be mine, underneath the starlight till the end of time. Starlight on the boardwalk, heaven was right there with you. The carousel was spinning
with its painted wooden steeds, playing out an organ tune that satisfied our needs. I want a teddy bear for you by tossing out a ring. Never felt as wealthy as a proud and happy king. We kissed beneath the pier lights where the shadows hid the shore. A sweet and tender moment that I cherish more and more. Though 50 years have drifted by like foam upon the tide, I'm still that boy upon the boards with you right by my side. The moon was like a silver coin tossed high into the sky, witness to a romance that would never ever die. Under the starlight on the boardwalk, walking hand in hand, writing our initials in the wet and heavy sand. Do-wop, darling, please be mine underneath the starlight till the end of time. Starlight on the boardwalk, heaven was right there with you. Take my hand, my pretty baby, let's walk the boards once more, just like we did in '59, beside the ocean shore. Under the starlight on the boardwalk, walking hand in hand, writing our initials in the wet and heavy sand. Do-wop, darling, please be mine underneath the starlight till the end of time. Starlight on the boardwalk, heaven was right there with you. Starlight on the boardwalk, forever and ever.
The Starlight Inn was buzzing with the couples in their prime, turning on the parquet floor to 3/4 waltz time. A mirror ball was spinning tiny diamonds in the dark, reflecting on the green grass of the lakeside city park. I tapped you on the shoulder with my heart up in my throat, wearing my pressed trousers and my navy blazer coat. You gave a little curtsy and you took my trembling hand, stepping to the rhythm of the 7-piece swing band. The violinist closed his eyes and let the bowstring weep, planting down a memory that two young souls would keep. Dancing the midnight waltz at the old Starlight Inn, where the sweetest chapter of our journey did begin. 1, 2, 3, turn around beneath the paper sky, wishing that the golden night would never pass us by. The midnight
the Starlight Inn, a melody that never had an end. The saxophone blew mellow as the crowd began to part, leaving just the beating of an undivided heart. You rested your soft cheek against the pocket of my coat, floating down the river on an easy wooden boat. The years have dimmed the neon sign that stood beside the bay. The Starlight Inn has shuttered and the music died away. Yet every time the radio begins an old-time waltz, my soul finds that dance floor without any earthly faults. The violinist closed his eyes and let the bowstring weep, planting down a memory that two young souls would keep. Dancing the midnight waltz at the old Starlight Inn, where the sweetest chapter of our journey did begin. 1, 2, 3, turn around beneath the paper sky, wishing that the golden night would never pass us by. The midnight waltz at the Starlight Inn, a melody that never had an end. Turn me round once more, my love, beneath the silver sphere. The music lives forever whenever you are near. Dancing the midnight waltz at the old Starlight Inn, where the sweetest chapter of our journey did begin. 1, 2, 3, turn around beneath the paper sky, wishing that the golden night would never pass us by. The midnight waltz at the Starlight Inn, a melody that never had an end. The midnight waltz, my forever dancing partner. The midnight waltz. I washed my father's Chevy till the chrome was shining clear, hoping that you'd let me take you driving by the pier. 2 blue satin ribbons tied around your ponytail, standing by the mailbox in the gentle summer gale. You smiled and waved your hand as I pulled up along the gravel, ready for the longest road that two young hearts could travel. We drove out to the lookout where the valley stretched so wide, sitting on the vinyl seats with you right by my side. The sun sank down like honey on the rolling western hill, while you looked in my eyes and made the whole world stand so still. Blue ribbons in the driveway, fluttering in the breeze, whispering of promises beneath the apple trees. Darling, please be true. The bluest sky in heaven couldn't match the love in you. Blue ribbons in the driveway, the sweetest start a man could ever know. We talked about a little house with rose vines on the wall, saving every dollar from the summer to the fall. You took one ribbon off your hair and tied it round my ring, saying that our humble love was richer than a king. The Chevy's long been traded and the driveways paved with stone, yet that blue silk ribbon is the finest thing I own. I keep it in my Bible, right on page 124, a testament of devotion that will live forevermore. The sun sank down like honey on the rolling western hill, while you looked in my eyes and made the whole world stand so still. Blue ribbons in the driveway, fluttering in the breeze, whispering of promises beneath the apple trees. The sweetest start a man could ever know. Let the years roll by, let the seasons turn. That little flame of romance will forever burn. Blue ribbons in the driveway, the sweetest start a man could ever know. Blue ribbons, forever my sweet darling.
The seaside pavilion was glowing with light, lanterns of paper in the warm summer night. The orchestra played in their matching white coats, drifting across on 3/4 time notes. asked for your dance as the crowd started thin. You placed your small glove in my hand with a grin. We turned and we swayed as the ocean waves rolled, a sweet tender story that never grows old. The trumpet blew softly, the drummer brushed slow, as the last of the dancers prepared to go. We danced the last waltz at the pavilion floor, wishing the night could have held so much more. 1, 2, and 3, turning round in the glow, holding you close while the tempo fell slow. The last waltz at the pavilion, a dance that will live in my heart. The autumn wind whispered that summer was done. Tomorrow would bring in the September sun. You rested your cheek right against my lapel, under the magical midsummer spell. Though decades have drifted and pavilions decay, I still feel the rhythm of that golden day. Whenever the violins start up a waltz, my soul finds that dance floor without any faults. The trumpet blew softly, the drummer brushed slow, as the last of the dancers prepared to go. We danced the last waltz at the pavilion floor, wishing the night could have held so much more. 1, 2, and 3, turning round in the glow, holding you close while the tempo fell slow. The last waltz at the pavilion, a dance that will live in my heart. Turn me around once more in your arms. The music may stop, my dear, but never your charms. We danced the last waltz at the pavilion floor, the pavilion. Wishing the night could have held so much more. 1, 2, and 3, turning round in the glow, holding you close while the tempo fell slow. The last waltz at the pavilion, a dance that will live in my heart. The last waltz, forever my dancing partner.